Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today, I want to talk to you guys today about my travel bag, the Nomatic 20 liter, 30 liter bag that I've been using to travel for the last year. So this is going to be kind of a review of the bag, but in a perspective of actually using a bag. It is an expensive bag, more than most backpacks, but was it worth that money? Without further ado, let's break down the bag and just kind of talk about the goods and bads of it as we go through it. Let's get into the Nomatic 20 liter. So the first thing about this bag we notice is there's a bunch of compartments. You have one, you have two, you have another zipper here, and you have another zipper here. So technically there's 4 compartments. On the outside, you have the snaps in here for water bottles, umbrellas, anything like that. I usually use it for just like random things I'm putting away real fast. Like right here, I got a USB to my USB-C connector that I throw back here. But it does work great. When you put it back, it just snaps into place so you don't even notice it. If you look even further, we have the handles, that availability to carry it like a suitcase. And then on the top, you got your normal one. Actually quite hefty. This does take us to the back. If you notice, it looks like there's like body armor on the back full of sweat. Sorry, I've done some hiking in this bag. This is a cool part about the Nomatic is this is super soft and it helps out when you're carrying a lot of stuff. Where I went from Hoi An to Da Nang, we walked that 35 some kilometers. And I did it with this bag, no problems. The hardest thing about the trip was my shoes were giving out. It wasn't the backpack. You do notice something, there's no straps. They kind of just pop out here on the side. So if you want to put them out in a way so you're not worried about them, you want to carry like a suitcase, you have that availability to do that. And you have the other one right here. Now this is one cool thing I like about this is in the back there's a hidden compartment. Do I have anything? I usually don't use this. Oh, I do. I have my international driver's license. If you're coming out to Asia, you should definitely have your international driver's license. I don't actually know who I got this from, but it is legit. You need to have an actual driver's license. And this has actually helped me out in Thailand and Vietnam. When it comes to the outside of the bag, it's pretty straightforward. It's a sleek look. And it's comfortable. And I think that's a big part of this bag is it's ultra comfortable. And then on the top part, you just have like a quick access, like a little Thailand elephant, and just some quick things that I access, like 2 baht, a battery charger, and then a converter plug-in. If you have a 3-prong, I recommend buying one of these. There's also a connector here. You can't see it, but there's a hole inside here that connects inside the bag. So if you have a battery charger inside, you could run the cable through and just charge your phone in here. Let's open this up. Sorry about the shaky, my table sucks. We get into the first compartment here. This is a very quick access. I got my light, I got my waterproof, I got hair gel, battery charger, and then some more batteries for one of my Sony cameras. And inside you have a spot for your notebook. I keep my iPad in here and a deck of cards. I'm telling you, if you're traveling, have a deck of cards. I actually got these in Dubai a long time ago. They're gold. They're not real gold. It's obviously just colored. It's a great little thing. And then just backup SSD drives. And in the top here, which is RFID safe, so if you have credit cards and stuff like that, this is where you want to keep them. Me, I just keep like locks and stuff like that in here. So if I'm staying at a hostel, I got a lock. And then just a couple pins. And this is just like the quick access. So if you're just trying to get in here and like grab something real fast, I think this is a good spot. And just having the bungee is a real cool benefit. So for the bigger stuff, we're gonna have to go into the second compartment and load this up. This is a cool part because it just breaks open. And inside, we can see here, you can see the connecting port that I was talking about before. You run a wire through here. So if you have like a charging block in here, you can run it through here and it comes out at the front, which is really cool. And then you have a couple, what would you call these? Like not bungee, but hole walls. You have hole walls. Wall holes where you can put some extra stuff in here. I don't actually use these pockets too much, to be honest with you. And then inside, it's just like an open area. Here's where I keep my cables and whatnot. I got my, whenever I need to have a COVID test. So my friend took the test. Don't judge me. And in regards to clothes, I don't have clothes in here right now. I'm not gonna show you how I pack clothes. I got a bagel. I don't think this is the best one in the world. It's just a compression bag for the clothes. Just kind of smashes it down. The rest of it inside is you just have the small compartments on the side, which are like the main compartments, little bungees. The bottom left one has a keychain, but it holds that. You have a second one where you can put a few things. You have a third one, which is much larger. So if you have like a bigger thing, and then the final one is up top. I just have a microphone and some light. I've done travel videos on stuff you should bring. And I recommended this just in case. And then a Rode camera for my Sony. That's kind of the middle part. This is where I put majority of my stuff. And one thing to notice, if we look in the back here, there's a zipper that's divided into this like spongy part in the middle. All right, and with that being said, let's shut all that up and let's go ahead and check out the last 2 compartments. I'm gonna hide this strap again. And if we look on the very back here, there's a couple of zippers. And another thing I wanna say about this, I haven't really mentioned, all the zippers have little holes so you can lock everything. I think this is the only zipper that you can't actually lock, but there's no real access inside the bag from there. So if we go to the very back, it splits open. If you're traveling through airports, you can just flip this open. You can take out your laptop, throw it out there, let them scan it, and you're done to go. You have a little small pocket here. I used it once and it ripped. So don't use it, I guess, if you're buying this bag. If Nomatic, you're watching this is a really cheap design right here. PP Island, you gotta go. Check out that video if you haven't seen it. This is just a quick access. I got my laptop, and then I just have documents, paperwork, my degrees, CVs and stuff like that. And that leads us to the last part. I talked about this bag being a 20 and 30 liter bag, and what you've seen is a 20 liter. Now on the side here, we have another zipper. But if we rip all this open, we gotta go all the way around the bag with it. Pop, 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 pop. We meet it back where we started. It comes right open like this. Now you're loaded up with a 30 liter bag at this point. When I'm traveling within like the city and stuff like that, like hotel to hotel, I'll usually just throw everything in the bag. I won't even make it pretty. I won't condense it. I won't compress it. And just doing a 30 liter allows me to do that. This allows you to quick access the top of your bag, or if we lay this guy down, I'm gonna unzip all of this here, go around the corner, turn this sideways, you flip it over, it becomes a clamshell. This is actually dope. Remember the inside here where I was showing you the zipper? If we unzip this, you have full access to the big compartment. Obviously it's upside down, but you know, there's my COVID test, some dental floss. But this is a real cool part about it, is you can really pack this bag up. In here, you just have like, well, I got my Muay Thai fighting thing, I got a laundry bag, but it allows you to break it open, really condense it. This is how I pack a lot of stuff sometimes, in clamshell, and then you just shut it up, you close it, you're done. So that is my Nomatic bag. Honestly, guys, traveling for the last year, I think this bag has been dope. It's really held out a lot. It's taken the damage. The outside material is like, it's like a rugged but sleek look. So it takes the damage. I recommend this. Check the links below if you want to check out Nomatic, get a couple discounts on the way. And they have a ton of bags. And I've went through a lot of bags as a backpacker. Look at some of these old videos. We've been all over the place. This is insane. And this is the bag that I've honestly just kept. Like, I bought JanSports, I've bought duffel bags, I bought the backpacker version, like the big old bags. And within a month or two, I throw them away, unfortunately, and I buy something else hoping it'll be a better option. And this one I bought and I love it. Hopefully this review helped you out and let you know how I like it after a year. So either way, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. If you like these types of videos, let me know below what you think. And if you're not part of the team, hit that subscribe button, join along, catch these videos. I will see you again.